Today we're talking about the differences in sentence endings on whether you use an exclamation point or a question mark. An exclamation point is used by making a straight line with a dot at the end. That's all it is. Let's do it one more time. Straight line, dot at the end. That is used to show excitement. I'll give you some examples here in just a moment. A question mark is something is used when you ask somebody. Like the other day, we were talking about the differences between a statement, which is a telling sentence, and a question mark, which is an asking sentence. It gets a question mark like this. Let's do one more, up and around, stick, there we go. Now, a telling sentence would be, the cat is on the couch. Okay, you're just giving information. To make a sentence that has an exclamation point shows excitement. The cat is on the couch. And then if it's something like that, if you would say it like that, then that gets a exclamation point because you are showing excitement. If you're just telling, the cat is on the couch. Maybe somebody asked you a question and then you would do, like, where's the cat? And you would say, the cat is on the couch. If you want to show excitement, you'd say, the cat is on the couch, like he's not supposed to be. Okay, let's look at wow. Wow would pretty much always get an exclamation point. You're showing excitement. You wouldn't say wow unless you're being a little bit sarcastic. Probably shouldn't do that. But it's usually a wow. Wow, look at that. You did a great job. Wow. Here is a sentence, and that's exactly what our sentence is actually. You did a great job. Exclamation point, because I'm showing excitement. That's how you should say it too. If you said you did a great job, it wouldn't be showing excitement. It'd be pretty boring too. You would just use a period like that. But because we're showing excitement, we have an exclamation point. Now this sentence, the next one says, look at that snake. If you're at the zoo, you might say it something like that. Look at the snake. Look at that snake. However, if Mrs. Frieder sees a snake, first of all, she'd be yelling and screaming. But anyway, if I was at the zoo, I'd go, oh, look at that snake. And then I'd be walking by it because Mrs. Frieder's really terrified of snakes. Or I would say it, if I want to show excitement, I'd say, look at that snake. See what the difference is? If you're telling somebody, it gets a period. But if you're showing excitement and you want to show somebody excitement, it gets a exclamation point. Now we are working on some sentences. Now you tell me what you think it needs to be. Remember, if we're showing excitement, it's an exclamation point. If it's a question, it gets a question mark. Nan, what is that? What do you think? Are we asking something? Are we showing excitement? I would say that is a question. We're asking something. What is that? And here's number 2. That sounds like fun. You could say that several ways. You could say it really boring. That sounds like fun. If you're being kind of wanting really to say the opposite and you're trying to be nice, you go, oh, that sounds like fun. But usually that would be, that sounds like fun. And you want to show a little bit of excitement, and that gets an exclamation point. Number 3 is, what sort of coin is it? What sort of coin is it? Are we asking something? Or are we showing excitement? We're wanting to know some information, aren't we? What sort of coin is it? We're asking for information. That gets a question mark. It is a Spanish coin. Are we telling somebody something? Are we asking for information? Are we showing excitement? It is a Spanish coin, or It is a Spanish coin. I wouldn't think that we would show that much excitement about a coin unless maybe you found it and it was really, really special. To me, that is just a telling sentence, and a telling sentence gets a period. It is a Spanish coin, but you could, to me, that's a telling, but like I said, but you could add excitement, say, it is a Spanish coin. Let's look at some more on the next page. Number 5 says, when was the coin made? Is that a telling sentence or a showing excitement sentence? Or is it asking something? When was a coin made? What do you think? It's an asking sentence. We want to know something, don't we? That's a question mark. Okay, a question mark asks a question. Okay. Number 6 says the coin is from the 1600s. What do you think? Is that a telling sentence or an excitement sentence or a question mark sentence? Are we asking information? The coin is from the 1600s. No, we're telling information, aren't we? So that gets a period. We're just telling something. I don't think you would say the coin is from the 1600s. I mean, you could, but to me, this is a telling sentence. You're just telling somebody something, and that gets a period. Yippee, I shouted. If you are shouting, here's an easy way to remember this. If you are shouting, or if you're reading something about somebody being shouted, or somebody shouting something, it will get an exclamation point. Kind of reminds me of Leroy Ninker in Mercy Watson. Yippee-I-O! Yippee, I shouted. It would be an exclamation point. We are showing excitement when we say yippee. And the last one is, I am rich. What do you think? Are we asking a question? Are we telling somebody something? Are we showing excitement? I am rich. Kind of depends on, to me, what's happening when you said it. Maybe you just won the lottery or something. Maybe then you'd go, I am rich. Or maybe you're just telling somebody something. I am rich. Yeah, that sounds like bragging, doesn't it? Because it is. Or would you ask a question? I am rich? What do you think? What fits there? I am rich. I think this sounds more like it would be showing excitement. Maybe you won some money somewhere, and like I said, in the lottery, you would show excitement. I am rich. And that is our lesson for today. Bye.